Keaon, big game this week. Warriors have had a really good year. Like, how do you feel about this fixture?
Yeah, looking forward to it as a team. We had a good bye this week and a good week off and freshen our bodies up. But looking forward to the challenge. We've had a good last couple of weeks and we want to sort of build into the next month. And we've got I think the top 4 teams in the next 4 or 5 weeks. And we're looking forward to it to see where we're at. And I think we're all just sort of keen to get out there on Sunday.
I was going to ask you about that run over the next month, the top 4, 4 weeks in a row. How big is that of a challenge and an opportunity to see where you're at?
Yeah, it's a big challenge, obviously. Even all the, no matter where teams are sitting on the table, it's all, tough games every single week, and we're just going to take it week by week, and prep for the Warriors. They're coming, I think, second at the moment, and they're a great team, great forward pack, and we've got to make sure we're ready on Sunday, and it'll be a great hit out.
Do you reckon we get to find a bit out about the Rabbitohs over the next 4 weeks, Keaon? Like, you're not back to full strength. You can get a couple of wins in this period. It'll be pretty special.
Yeah, we focus on sort of breaking our season up into blocks, and this month is a big month coming up, and every 2 points sort of helps in the back end of the year. So we're sort of getting our players back at the right time, and we sort of can't wait to get full strength again. But this month, is we're looking forward to it.
What about for yourself personally? The last couple of games, going back to the middle and just you look like a man on a mission. What's been going so right, do you think?
I don't know. I'm just sort of. I know Wayne sort of gave trust in me to put me front row, and it's probably one of the main positions on the field, and sort of gives me free roam to do whatever I want. So I'm happy, and as I told Wayne, I don't care where I play as long as I'm playing, and I can help the team in any way. And the last 2 weeks we've been playing good footy, and it's been whole team effort as well. So hopefully we can build on that.
What was that chat with Wayne like, putting you in the middle?
It was mainly just, I think, injuries, and need a sort of bigger body up in the middle, and I played there sort of majority of my career, so it's nothing different to me. And let's go out there and do my job, and hopefully we can win.
Can you talk about that, giving free roam to sort of do whatever you like? That freedom must be really refreshing to have that from the coach.
Yeah, he just wants me to get the ball in my hands as much as I can, and if you're in the middle of the field, Liver's been playing hooker too, so me and him have good connection. I'll just sort of call the ball whenever I want, and try and get the go forward for the team and lay a platform. So I'll just keep trying to do that for the team, and hopefully lay a good platform for the backs, and hopefully we score some points and win some games.
Like you say, I know you've played a lot of middle in your career, but I remember a couple of weeks ago you stood up here and said you felt like you wanted to drop weight. Second row was probably your best position. Have you surprised yourself just how well you've gone the last couple of weeks?
I think Wayne's played a massive part in giving me confidence, and obviously he knows my preferred position, but front row, you sort of can't really hide. If you're playing front row, really, you're going to get found out. So I just like the competition that we've come up against the last couple of weeks. They're probably the best 2 forwards in the game at the moment, and I like doing that to see where my game's at, and I'll just keep trying to do that. And this week's no different. Got Fisher Harris and Mitch Barnett, so I'm looking forward to that.
Keaon, given the hardships that the team faced early on in the season, would you have been surprised that the Bunnies are sitting in 6th after 12 rounds?
Yeah, well, we had similar injuries in that to last year, and we were at the bottom of the comp. But I think Wayne's sort of pressed into our head that there's no excuses, and the people that he picks in the 17 each week, they have to, we're all NRL calibers, and we can't really have excuses, and we're the only people that are going to, win the 2 points at the end of the day. So I think he sort of nailed that in pretty early since pre-season, and we're just working a lot better as a team together, especially defensively, and with all the injuries that we sort of have, we have a lot of big players on the sidelines, and I feel like as a team we don't really think about that too much on the field. Obviously we miss them and everything, but at the end of the day, that's how it is, and we're the ones that got to sort of keep the momentum rolling and wait for them to come back so that they can sort of just fill in the team. And but I feel like as a team we've been playing really good footy, and we can build on that in the next month.
And I know how much you enjoy playing on the edge, but your last few games in the middle, like Jasper was saying, have been extraordinary. Like, the numbers have been incredible. Does it make you enjoy playing in the middle more?
Yeah, I think obviously if I'm putting up the numbers I am, and we're losing, then I'm not obviously happy, and but I think winning solves a lot of problems. Like if I was on the edge and we're winning, I'm happy. If I'm in the middle and we're winning, I'm very happy. So wherever I'm playing, as long as we're winning and I'm sort of putting my best foot forward for the team and doing my job and we're winning, I think that solves a lot of issues. So as long as we're winning, and I'll play wherever.
The numbers after that Tigers game, like I saw Jason Tamalolo somewhere commenting online saying, welcome to the club. Like, does that kind of give you that motivation, you know, maybe that thought in your head to go, yeah, I can make this role my own, you know, moving forward?
Yeah, well, I'm getting older now, so a lot of back rowers at the end of their career, you know, sort of move to the middle, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So I'm just taking week by week, and whatever jersey Wayne puts on me, then I'll play, and I'm happy.
So are you confident as well, if you were called into the Origin Arena to play in the middle, that you'd be able to do that for the Blues?
Oh yeah, I play middle for Tonga, so versus Australia. So yeah, I feel like I can do that job pretty well. But the team that they got is pretty outstanding. So yeah, they won last year too. So I'll just keep playing my best footy for the Rabbitohs, and whatever happens, happens. I'm not too fussy.
That's Junior Appreciation Round. Tell us about growing up at South Junior playing for Mascot.
Yeah, a lot of memories down the road there. Very grateful that haven't had to move clubs. Not many players are able to, you know, play their junior footy and, you know, NRL career in sort of one club. And you know, it's a great round. You know, kids are free this week, and it's an afternoon kickoff, so all the kids should be there. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Got my Mascot jersey on today, and yeah, just sort of reflect on it a bit. How, you know, when you're just sort of playing footy as a young kid, you just love playing footy every Sunday. Can't wait. Wake up nice and early to play, and that's what you love. You know, when you're young, and to be able to live out my dream, yeah, it's very special. I'm very honoured, and yeah, Junior Appreciation Round, you know, makes you look back on that and keeps you grounded, keeps you humble. So yeah, it's a great round.
I think you're unlucky not to get selected for Origin. How are the Blues going to go on Wednesday with Trell at centre?
Yeah, no, they've got a gun team, so I'm sure they'll be sweet.
Keaon, I remember when you were moving to second row, you had to cut a bit of weight, trim down a bit. Now that you're in the middle again, has Wayne given you permission to go back to the acai bowls at all?
Nah, he's happy with how I am. He just told me not put too much weight on, so I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, and yeah, hopefully we'll keep winning.
And I saw Brandon Smith out there in the rehab group with Pete Mamo. How's the cheese settled in at the club?
Yeah, he's going good. He's not shy, so he's fitting in pretty well, and you know, I sort of can't wait to play with him. Obviously, I versed him, and he's annoying to verse. He's a frigging gun player, so I can't wait, you know, to put the jersey on with him, and he's training well. He's looking good, so yeah.
Just something you mentioned earlier, some of the guys you're getting back over the next few weeks. How are they travelling at the moment? I guess Cody's, you know, I can imagine he's super excited to get back out there. Like, how's he tracking?
Yeah, they're all looking good. I think they're all sort of running. I think they're all sort of trickling in the next week or so, and I feel like, you know, it's good if you know, they all sort of come back in, you know, sparingly, if you know what I mean. So it's not a massive change to the team, and you know, got Ty Munro come back, Jackie White come back, and they're all massive players. So yeah, we can't wait. So we're just trying to make sure we get the wins on the board, so when they come back, they finish straight away, and there's no pressure on them.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Have a good one.